Hello everyone, so welcome back again to Bono Crochets, where today I hope you guys remember yesterday we started making this hat. So today we're actually finishing it. Don't mind the mess that it's here because I'm just finishing on my hat. So this is the progress right now, and this is how the hat is looking like. So I started with the white, then I'm finishing off with the purple, and then I'll just add a little bit of a ruffle here of a mixture of both the colors. So welcome. Join me as we finish making this hat. So right now I'm just working on this part. It's actually very fitting right now, but I still have to add the length a little bit because it's quite short. Don't mind the mess that it's here. I'm just relaxing right now. I have to work it up to around 7 inches, so I have like 2 more rows to go. Then I'll be done. Hi. Yeah, it's been too long actually. I have been a little bit busy because I started working, so I haven't been crocheting for a while. But now I'm back, and I'm making this nice hat for a friend, and I have to finish it today because I want to take it to her tomorrow when I go to work. So that's why I haven't been online for very long. I even haven't posted so much. So right now I'm just trying to get back into the crocheting thing again. Let me try to fix you guys will be able to see what I'm doing. Okay, I hope there you'll be able to see what I'm making. So I'm making still this hat. Thank you. So I'm trying to finish making this. I don't know if the color it's doing justice or fair justice, but it's actually just white and purple, and it's like a ruffle hat. So you can see it's a ruffle hat. So I want to finish it. I don't know if I'll be able to finish it. It's right now 6, and I want to be able to finish it today so that I can take it to my friend tomorrow. So I hope I'm able to do that. Ah, you love this pattern. It's the waffle stitch pattern. I cannot, okay, I think. So it's the waffle stitch pattern. So I'm trying to make it a little bit loose, not so tight. She has a small head. She has a small head, so I'm trying to make it to fit her. She doesn't know that I'm making it for her. You told me you want to make the scarf, so it will be very easy. It's just easy making this scarf as well. You just have to follow like the video which I posted. I think it's quite detailed, but if you're not able to make it, I can help you. Don't mind the mess that it's here. That's how when I'm crocheting I always have a mess around with me because I have quite plenty of yarn. Not plenty, but I have like different types of yarn because when I start crocheting I'm not always like decisive on what color I'm going to use, so I like to keep different options around. Okay, so let me bring you guys down, up a little, okay, up a little, then down, so now you can be able to see. So this is what I'm making, but then I will not be able to read if it's down like this. Okay, that's not good. So the pattern is easy to make. You just have double crochet, but the first row, like This row that I'm making right now is just the double crochets on top of the double crochet, but then the next row I change to double crochets but on the back. Crocheting is crocheting is kind of messy. Yeah, it is. So I'm back to the starting point, and now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to chain two, because I'm just chaining the two for length, for height, not the length, height. Then right now I have just to change where I have the front post. I'm just placing the normal front post, but now this row, what I'm doing differently is that I'm doing back posts. So I'm grabbing my hook and I'm placing it behind the double crochet, like so. So before the other row, I was just working normal double crochets on top here. Right now I'm just changing so that it creates this, like this falling thing, like the wavy thing. So that's what I'm trying to create, and the inside part looks like this. Okay, I made a mistake here. Okay, I'm not able to read what you guys are writing, so give me. Okay, what did you say? Let me just try to adjust my camera. Um, when I'm starting crocheting, everything is all over my room. Ah, yeah, same here. You see, I have a bunch of stuff. I have this one here. I have the purple. I have this maroon over here. I was just like debating, what do I want to make? So normally I don't like decide what I want to make. I just have a bunch of things. Like I started making something that resembles a short here with a ribbing, but I decided, okay, I'm not going to be making this anymore. I want to make something different. So that's when I stopped and decided, let's make a hat. I'm going to be making a hat for a friend. I haven't crocheted in a while, so right now I'm trying to get back into crocheting. I have been very, very busy, occupied with other stuff. So, but hopefully I'll be doing more lives in the evening so that we can get back to crocheting. I want to continue crocheting. I enjoy this. It's like my cup of coffee. I'm sorry if I'm not able to read all your comments. I made a bird today. Oh, that's very nice. You made a bird. I still am not yet good at making plushies, so and I'm also scared of trying. So wow, it's very nice. You made a bird. That's very nice. It's great. So in my other hat, I had made a ribbing effect, but I don't know about this one, if I'm going to be making a ribbing or I just want to make it like the interchanging back post and front post for the ribbing, or just make a ribbing. I'm still indecisive about that. So, we'll see once the hat reaches the height that I want it to be. Hello guys, welcome to Bono Crochet. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing to my channel. I normally post crochet content, and whatever I crochet, it's something that I like and I enjoy. I'm not yet a pro at crocheting, but the little tips that I know, I'm always posting them here for you guys. You can follow along to the videos that I'm posting. And also I'm trying to get better at crocheting. I started crocheting about a year ago, and this is my progress. So don't get scared of starting something. As I told you, I started crocheting a year ago. I think this will be like I think my second year in crochet. And look at all the amazing stuff that I have been able to achieve and make. So pick up that crochet hook and get crocheting. Okay, front post here. Then 2 more back post double crochet. Okay, I see. I made a mistake here. Oh my goodness. So I have to open this. I made a mistake somewhere here. So I have to open all the way up to this point because I made a mistake. Oh my goodness, sometimes I work so much and I get to a certain point and realize I made a mistake. Like this is a mistake that I made. It's supposed to be only, if you can see, it's supposed to be only 2 double crochets, but I actually made 3 here. I was so engrossed in watching the movie that I made a mistake. So it's supposed to be only 2 double crochets, then a front post double crochet. So, and I put 3. So I have to repeat this row. But it doesn't matter. Not the front post. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, okay. Close up the row and start another row. So I'm not able right now to read what you guys are writing for me because I have my camera facing down. And I would like to change that. So let me change that. Let me grab something that will allow me to be able to read your comments. And I'm back. So I just need to grab my other phone so I'll be able to read your comments. Because this one, I did not set it nicely. I was not planning on going on a live today, but I just decided, you know what, since I'm finishing on this Saturday, and I started it here on live, why not finish it together? And I just want to show you guys how I decided to switch these 2 colors. And I think it's turning out very, very nice. So I'm using purple and white. If you like to make such a hat, I have a video up, but this one, I have a video up, for the same ruffle, no, sorry, not ruffle, waffle hat, waffle stitch, crochet hat, this exact pattern. I have a video up. It's my latest video, so you can go and watch it. Or if you want me to explain here more, I will gladly do that. But I first need to be able to read your comments so that I can answer any question that you guys may have. Okay, let me just confirm I haven't made any mistake. There is actually one mistake that I did, but I did not want to go back and open the whole thing. But I'll show you guys. I don't know if you're able to, you can be able to see the mistake that I did somewhere. But I was too lazy to go back and open it because I've just been doing, already worked a couple of rows. And it seemed like if I decide to undo this thing, it's going to take me a lot of time to get back to the place where I am. And I'm really rushing to finish this hat. And this is the mistake that I'm talking about. Here, instead of doing 2 double crochets, I accidentally added another extra double crochet when I was doing this part. So, and I noticed it after I was like, I don't know, on the, I think I was on this row and I was like, I'm not going to be, to undo everything and start over. Okay, so maybe right now I'll be able to read your comments. Just a moment. Well, thank you so much, Vivia, for asking the guys to subscribe. That's nice. Yes, I'm making a hat for a friend. Okay, so I did not know that. Thank you so much. Yeah, actually very nice. So let's talk about your scarf. Do you want to make the scarf for yourself or you're trying to make it for a friend? Because you told me you want the scarf. Ah, you're going to grab some tea. Okay. So when you come back, maybe I'll show you just a few rows on how to start on the scarf. Okay. So I'm finishing this row and then I'll start the next row with just normal double crochets on top of the double crochet because this is the row of back post double crochets. Okay, I'll be waiting for you. So another row done. Thank you so much for those who have liked the live. Thank you so much. Please, if you enjoy watching my content, consider subscribing to the channel and clicking the like button here so that YouTube can recommend to my channel to others as well. I really, really appreciate that. So this is my second last row, then I'll be working the last row. Then I'm going to finish it up with the rim. I think this is enough height. So this is my second last row, then I'm going to be working my last row. So I only have like one row left, and the heart will be done so that I can start working on the brim. So both the two hearts that I've made have not been for myself. They've been, one was a gift for my sister, and this one will be a gift for my friend. I think I'll also make myself a heart with this pattern, but I'm not sure when, because I want to start working, and I made another mistake. Yep, I made another mistake here. Just when I'm about to finish, that's when I'm coming up with different mistakes. Why is this happening to me? I also made another mistake here. I made 2 double crochet in one place, and it's all supposed to be 1 double crochet. Why am I doing this to myself, really? When I'm just about to finish, that's when all the mistakes are coming out. Okay, I have to place my marker, like my hook here, so that I know which place I did the mistake at. I did the mistake here, so I'm going to place my hook so that I don't open all the way to this point. Yeah, so crocheting is a 50-50. It's nice, but sometimes it just gets so very hard, especially when you have a mistake and you've already grown so much. When I'm just about to finish, that's when I spot the mistake. Sometimes it's just driving me nuts, and I'm really trying to focus so that I don't make the mistake again. So okay, no mistake over here. I already fixed it. So now let's finish the 2 rows that will be remaining. Good thing the mistake was not so far, just close to the end. So I'm finishing this row, then I'll start working on the last row. The last 2 rows. So 2 double crochets here, and this is the same mistake I'm always doing. I'm placing 3 double crochets into 1 double crochet, and that actually creates an increase, which I don't want to, because I don't want to increase the height, because there at the ribbing I still have to decreasing. Okay, so let's do here. I'm conflicted right now. I don't know which type of ribbing I should do for this project. Whether I should just work the same ribbing like something like this, or I should do another type of ribbing. So still debating, and I'm almost done. I'm getting to that point. But also we'll see when we get there which type of ribbing I'll decide to finish with. Okay, so let's start on the second last row. Slip stitch back into the first, chain 2, and now the first front post, and now I'm doing a row of back posts. I was already very far along, but I had to redo that row because I had made a mistake somewhere. And this is the last part, and I don't want to coming up. I don't want to create any more mistakes, so I have to be very careful. And doing the back post row is not very easy because I have to be very careful not to pick. Hey, you're back. Hi. So I was just explaining that I have only 2 rows left, and I just did a mistake, which I had to go back and undo it. So right now I'm working on the last, I would say the second last row. Then I have one row left. First things first, I just want to try out something. Okay, yeah, it's fixed. Letter glove. So I have like two rows left, which is this row and the next one. Then I'm going to start working on the ribbing. But once I finish these two rows, maybe I'll work maybe the ribbing off camera, but I'm going to show you how to start working on your scarf if you're interested. You'll make some little food for your market. You already started selling your crafts. That's very nice. I did not know about that. May I ask which type of yarn you mostly like using? Do you use acrylic yarn or are you using cotton yarn when you're making the plushies? Okay, okay, that's... Hi. Yes, I'm very close to hitting 3K. I wanted to be like I wanted this year to end with 3K, but I don't know if it's going to be possible or not. But I'm hoping I do finish the year with 3K. Please, guys, so subscribe to my channel. I'm really, really hoping I finish with 3K to cross the new year with 3K subs. And then we'll see what the new year brings. I don't know. So this is my second last row, and this is the back post row. So this is a little bit hard to make. I'm trying to create this look. So back post rows are hard than front posts. Yay, I'm almost done. I'm almost done with this row. Then one last row. Then I can finally finish off the heart. I'm so happy with myself. I started this hat like yesterday, and the whole day I did not crochet. I went for a walk. I had a little bit of some resting to do, but right now I'm almost at the finishing part. Okay. So now I'm going to work my last row. for this pattern, and just a row of normal double crochets. It is easier than the previous row. Koniec? Koniec?
You want to continue something?
A dobrze, nie ma problemu. Hey Julia, are you back here? Are you back? Because I already finished my row. Ah, yeah, okay. So I can show you how I was able to make that scarf, and if you want to make it, so that if you want to make it, you can also make it as well. Forgive me, there's some noise right now. I hope you're still able to hear me. Okay, so I'm just finishing up this point, and then I'll show you. It's just only this part left. Poszedł po 2 minuty?
To chcesz 2 minuty?
Tak, tak. It was in front here where you're standing. So there is it. That's how my hat looks like. So that's how my hat looks like. And right now I'm just going to be working on the ribbing, but I'll do this off camera. But this is the height. Let's take the measurement with you guys. So my hat is around, if I take the height measurement from here to here, it's around 8 inches. So on the starting point until the last row is 8, exactly 8 inches. And if you can see, that's 8, exactly 8 inches. So I'll be working on the ribbing, but I'm not going to, because this part I was using a 4mm crochet hook, but for the ribbing part I'm going to change to a 2.5mm crochet hook to work the ribbing, because I want it to be small but nice. Okay, so let me show you how, if you want to make that scarf, how we're going to start. I have this, okay, I don't even know where's the starting point. It's all mangled and tangled up, so let me just look for a different type of yarn. Okay, good, we have, okay, I'll use this one maybe. Okay, this is tangled up. Okay, let's use this. See, I have a big mess in there, as I told you. I always am indecisive on what color I want to use. So grab your hook. Ah, you have the exact same hook. Yeah, that's nice. So grab your crochet hook. Always start with a slip knot, depending on how you start your slip knot. Chain a few double crochet, a few chains. I'm going to be using maybe this, but it has to be like an even number. So I've just made like this amount of chains. I don't know if you can see. This is the height that I'm going with. Then chain 2 more, and then go back in the third chain and just make a row of double crochets all the way until the last chain. So the first row is always a row of double crochets. The first row it's a row of double crochets all the way until the end. And you're just going to be repeating the same thing over and over until the height that you want. If you want to make the same scarf that I posted on my channel and you're asking how you want to make it, so this is how I'm demonstrating how you're going to make this scarf. The pink scarf that I have up on my channel, first start with a chain, then make a row of double crochets, until the last chain. Once you get to the end, chain 2. The chain 2 is always your turning chain. Then from here you're going to start the first, I'm not counting the first one, so I'm going to be starting from the second one. So you're going to make a double crochet and another double crochet normal. Then in the third double crochet you're going to place a front post double crochet. So place a front post, then 2 more double crochets, then another front post double crochet, then again 2 more double crochets, then 2 double crochets, then again a front post. Then again 2 more double crochets, and then a front post double crochet, and you're going to finish off with a double crochet. You're going to chain 2, turn your work around, and in this first double crochet you're going to do a front post double crochet. So front post double crochet. Then in the one which you made a front post double crochet, you're just going to place a normal double crochet. So you're going to be interchanging like that. In the place where you did not do the front post, that's where you're going to do Now 2 front posts. Then in the double crochet which you made the front post, you're going to place a normal double crochet. Then the next two double crochets, you're going to place 2 front posts. Like such. And in the double crochet which you not make a front, you made a front post, you're going to place a normal double crochet. Then again 2 front posts. Then a normal double crochet. Then again 2 front posts. You're going to chain 2. Okay, so I think you can see right now you're starting to create something that looks like this. Then you're going to turn your work in the place where you had placed the previous row, the front post. You're going to place a normal double crochet. Okay, I see, I did a mistake somewhere. Okay, then in the front post, in the one you place like a normal double crochet, you're going to do a front post double crochet. Then again 2 double crochets. Then front post double crochet, 2 double crochets. Okay, now my yarn, it's all tangled up. Then front post double crochet. So you're just going to be interchanging like that. Where you place that front post, next row you're going to place normal double crochet. In the place where you place normal double crochet, next row you place a front post double crochet. And guys, I have to end the live here, so sorry, but my phone is actually running out of battery. So thank you so much for all of you who joined me today when I was making this hat. Julie, I hope you're able to follow along to this, but if not, I will write to you I will write to you in the comment section how you're going to make it. So this is my hat right now. I have to make the pom-pom for here at the top. So I'm going to be mixing the 2 colors, the white and the purple. But right now I'm just going to be working on the rim, the edge, and yeah. So this is how the hat looks like. And I really, really like it. I think I'm going to make another one of a different color. Maybe combine as well 2 colors. I have maroon still, but I love how the purple one turned out. So catch you guys on the next one. Bye. See you in the next live. Bye bye. Naraje.